Right, we are into the final stretch of 2000Trees. This is Ampocalypse, and I'm joined by Vinnie from I Am the Avalanche. First of all, how you doing, man?
I'm doing very well. My first 2000 Trees experience. I'm flying.
Yeah, and you're sort of doing two sets. You've just played the Forest stage. How was that?
Forest set was mellow. That's a good place to come smoke a spliff and just see some good music. And it was a nice place for me to like kind of just do whatever I wanted.
Cool.
And it just felt magical. Yeah, it's a magical little place over there.
It is, and it's in the shade as well, which is grand for this. Anyway,
Yes.
I'm going to set the scene. What we do on Ampocalypse is we like to throw our guests into an apocalyptic situation. So basically, the sun is shining, as you can blatantly see. Beer's flowing, and everyone's having an absolutely cracking time. But then news breaks outside of the borders of 2000Trees that an apocalypse has taken place. We don't actually know what it is. All we know is 2000Trees is quite literally the safest place to be at this time. So, Vinnie, welcome to your Ampocalypse, sir. The first question is, do you stay in the relative safety of 2000Trees, or are you getting out and trying to find a different place to be?
So this could be the 2000 Trees could basically be like like what's left of civilization.
Essentially.
That's not bad. I mean, you know what? The vibe over here, everyone's kind of got the vibe. Everyone knows it's a friendly place. Everyone knows not to be a dickhead, right?
Yeah,
It's not a bad start to a new society.
I'd say so.
And also, like, you know, go over, talk to Daryl Palumbo, be like, listen, maybe we start a band together. Go over to High Viz, be like, hey, Graham, maybe we write a song together. At the same time, it's like, okay, where is the stockpile of alcohol? Because we're going to need to comfort ourselves. I guess after alcohol would be like, where are the hula hoops at? So hula hoops, whiskey, radical musicians, people with an overall sense of community.
Yeah,
I'm staying at 2000 Trees.
epic. I'm glad to hear it, because when people say they're leaving, I'm just like, well, we might as well cut the interview short, because you've gone. Now,
What are they're leaving to what? To go walk
Exactly.
into a ball of fire?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So festivals, let's be honest, are basically small cities for a few days. And if society started falling apart around it, what parts of 2000Trees culture or infrastructure do you think becomes vital for survival?
I mean, I think it is the overall sense of community and people being good to each other, compassion. Where we're at in my country, at least, it's a goddamn embarrassment. We would base our culture on the foundation would be based on compassion and caring about people, and that's my platform.
Cool. Now, every festival has different crowds, different scenes, and of course, different energy. In this new world where 2000Trees is now a functioning society, which sort of fan do you think would survive best? So we've got three types here. We've got the veterans, people that have been coming to festivals for years. They know what to bring, they know what they need, but generally they know what they need for a few days. Then you've got what I like to refer to as the mosh pit warriors, the people that pitch their tent, knock back a bottle of Jack Daniels and disappear for the rest of the weekend, not to be seen by their friends again, next appearing with missing shoes, maybe no shirt, and they're still having an absolute blast. And then you've finally got the festival preppers, the people that bring way too much, more than they actually need, potentially even a little mini fridge with a generator. I have seen that though. So who do you think would survive or be best prepared?
I think the best prepared are two groups. Obviously, the preppers. The preppers are best prepared. That being said, the one that just doesn't need much but a bottle of whiskey and they'll lay their head somewhere, they require less.
Yeah.
I think the preppers, though, and the bands, I know you said fans, but I'm also a fan here. I will be in the crowd singing along. The bands who are on tour, I'm here for 2 weeks.
Oh.
I have a full suitcase. I have all the toiletries. I'm good. Like, I have more clothes here than basically anybody. I don't have a generator. I do have a splitter van. The air conditioning is working very well. And we'll make friends with the preppers, and we'll probably be able to siphon some of their fuel and keep the party going.
Cool. Now, 2000 Trees has now become a functioning society, but every community needs leadership. Which bands do you think on 2000 Trees lineup do you think people would naturally gravitate towards as their new leaders? And of course, you can throw yourself into the mix as well. I think you've got some pretty good ideas personally.
Well, I appreciate that. I would like my ideas to support somebody else's campaign to be a leader. It looks very tiring. And I feel like all my time being a leader would take away from like what I'm really put here to do, which is to make songs and write about things. These are the things, like, write about my life. These are the things that keep me happy.
Yeah.
I'm really nominating someone, huh?
You are nominating someone. They could be dictators, perhaps, if you really want to go down that path.
No, we're already dealing with that currently. What do we have? I think it should be the Scousers. I think High Viz. I'm nominating them to form a quorum. I've actually never met those boys. I know that Graham's a Scouser though, and I do trust the Scousers more than most. And I'm gonna nominate a Scouser to rule with an equal with a level head.
Sensible.
Civil,
Not
yeah.
sure the British will agree, but we'll see. I'll support your claim with that. Now,
The Scousers wouldn't care either what the British thought, I don't think, from what I gather.
Now, food, water, and supplies, they do quickly become essential. What supplies are you seeking out in those first critical, chaotic 24 hours?
We've already covered liquor, beer, and hula hoops. I suppose water might be up there.
Sensible.
Water, a decent pillow, a shady tree to lie under,
See, yeah, that makes sense.
and then just basically try to find some sort of like Star Trek kind of equipment to zap my wife over here so that she can help. I would actually, she's very, very organized and very, very compassionate. If I could what do they call it? I didn't watch Star Trek. I want to beam in my wife because I feel like she could add a lot to the situation.
Yeah.
That's my main thing. When an apocalypse happens, it's like, yo, oh fuck, everybody's dead. But let me see if I can reach her. All right, I take the whole thing back. I'm leaving 2000 Trees and I'm on a quest to find my love.
Well, just for argument's sake, she is here with you. At some point, morale, of course, becomes just as important as survival. Which of your songs would you add to the 2000 Trees playlist to play out amongst the crowds to help keep people sane, alive, and happy?
177, off a record called Wolverines. The thing that I always hold the microphone out for is times like this mean everything, and that's what this festival that's what it's speaking to me at the moment. Everybody here is fucking stoked to be here. They love this place. I love this place. Times like this mean everything. And that's it. That's my 177. That's my answer.
Nice. And one final question. If you had to take control and convert one area of 2000 Trees into your permanent base of operations, where are you choosing and why?
Forest stage, mellow vibes, shade, good vibes. Feels like a kind of place where like that guy that brought the whiskey might also have a bit of mushrooms, a bit of acid, and we can vibe out at the forest stage and kind of set up camp there.
Perfect. Well, Vinny, I think it's safe to say, because you chose water and you've got some good ideas on the vibe, you have definitely survived the Ampocalypse. Thank you so much.
Very cool. Thank you.